I'm actually recording on both my audio on both OBS and Audacity this time, just to see like what just to see which one sounds better. Because the reason I recorded with OBS previously is it had like my well, yeah, it was easier. It had like my noise filters and everything, so I didn't have to like worry about editing stuff later. But like, I'm noticing that my audio can be kind of funky post-production, so I'm gonna record on both and see which one sounds better this time. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for the clap sync?
Yep, the clap sync, the classic clap sync.
Classic clap sync. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, hold up. That's not gonna work. I'm only recording my microphone. So
yes,
maybe
exactly.
I should clap.
Yeah, you're good. You're supposed to. All I need is the clap on your recording, so I can line up
so we can sync
the
it
audio
all
in
up.
post.
Yeah, but you won't hear the clap on my recording because I'm only recording my microphone.
Well,
Should I clap?
Did your microphone pick up your clap?
No.
Why
should it? I got a headset on. That's where the clap happened.
Oh no. Do you have like noise filters? Okay, just like scream when I say at the end, okay?
Okay, hold on. Let me do the clap. You'll hear it on your recording and on my recording.
Okay.
Well, I'm not recording my desktop audio. I'm just recording my mic.
No, I'm doing the same, you know.
Alright, so I know I don't normally do this. Hi, this is Future Maynard, here to explain what the heck was going on here. So, apparently, I'm listening back to this, I'm editing this episode right now. I'm listening back to this, and it sounds like what happened was SingleHoof thought that his recording was supposed to pick up the clap that I did, so that we could sync up the claps that way. I thought he was saying that his headset wouldn't pick it up if he clapped. So, this next part is a little bit funky. Audio's gonna be doubled for just a second, because what he did is he turned on his desktop audio so that his recording would have my clap in it. So apologies for that. Back to the episode. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is so
that's the whole point. Let's go. All right, we're professionals.
Okay,
all right.
I enabled my desktop audio, so if you do the clap now...
Okay,
it will
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
There we go.
We did it. Okay, good.
We did it, Reddit.
Good.
Wow.
Yes. What an achievement.
We did it. We synced up audio.
Only took us like 20 minutes.
You know, that's how it goes on this podcast. Sometimes it takes like 30 minutes to get things going.
Oh, so we're pretty
It's
speedy
taken
then.
longer. We've had times where we just go on and then like run out of time. That's always fun.
Oh, your mom
right.
comes into the room, it's like, oh, 1 hour is up. Just saying.
Your
All right, your 1 hour is up. Go back to the basement.
My parents freak. Yeah, bursting through the
Enough
door.
sunlight for you today.
No.
Well, I guess
Microphone
Maynard's
cuts
gone.
off.
This is my podcast now.
This is already better.
No, Robert, you
Oh, thank
canonically died in the last guest episode of.
Shit! You're
Remember?
Right. Guess
Oh,
I'll
SingleHoof.
die.
I hope you're prepared to be a part of. Oh gosh, he actually left. I hope you're prepared to be a part of the Out of Our Main cinematic universe. You're officially canon.
Shit.
As soon as this episode
Can you quickly
comes out.
update me on the lore?
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll update you in the fandom wiki as well.
Okay. So basically,
Cool.
Yeah. Did you, Maynard?
Oh man, this lore goes deep.
you got all that?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
totally.
Radical.
I'm
I
up to
couldn't
speed.
think of anything to say because I'm good at this.
Did you link brains and you like sent him all of the lore?
Yeah, the mental connection. We're sharing the same brain cell right now.
Okay, so that means Single got it all then. Okay.
Well, no, SingleHoof, like, he loaned it to me for
Single hoof, single brain still, you know?
Exactly.
How much did it cost?
$100.
Dang, that's a steal.
True.
That's a steal.
Oh.
Without context, that's not funny.
Alright. In other news, SingleHoof can dox me. Hello, everyone! Welcome to the...
God damn it, Maynard!
Robert, why'd you have to laugh? It was gonna be so smooth.
This podcast is never smooth.
I actually vote to include the laugh. That's a perfect start.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. I am gonna include, like, all of that, I hope you know.
Perfect. As it should.
Hello, everyone! Welcome back to the Out of Our Mains podcast, the show where we're out of our mains, and you probably are too, because you're I need to redo that. I don't know what happened, my brain short-circuited. SingleHoof, can I have another brain cell, please?
I only got one. You already got the one.
I'll loan you my brain cell, Maynard.
Alright, just for the intro,
Yeah,
and then I can turn my brain off.
Yeah,
So you can put in all the hype for the intro, eh?
Yep. What's up, guys?
Oh, okay.
Okay. A little too much energy.
Okay.
No, that's perfect.
Alright, just... Okay.
That's
What's
perfect.
up, Mainers?
Mainers!
That sounds too close to my name. That makes me sound narcissistic. What's up, Maynards?
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Hello, welcome to Out of Our Mains, where we're out of our mains, you probably are too, because you're listening to two colorful, hopeless horse addicts ramble on about a show made for little girls.
Alright,
How
I'm
you
gonna
doing,
do
Maynard?
it. I'm gonna do it.
You got this.
You
Mental
can't
support.
do it. I'm sorry, Robert. I can't
I
pass the torch to you yet.
what the
No, you...
Do you want me to do it? Hey, welcome to the Out of Our Main podcast, where everyone is out of their mains. Let's do this.
Hello, everyone! Welcome back to Out of Our Mains, the show where we're out of our mains, and you probably are too, because you're listening to two hopeless, colorful horse addicts ramble on about a show meant for little girls. My name's Maynard.
And I'm Robert.
And with us here today is a very special guest. We got my pal SingleHoof.
Hello, just a single one.
Just the one.
Singular.
Don't be afraid, he's not missing any limbs. We checked. He's all good. It's just
I'm
the
in a
one
lot
that's
of pain.
normal. That's normal for him. So, wow, now that I did the intro, I don't know how to start this. We had so much banter at the beginning that...
Wow!
So SingleHoof, if you guys don't know, he's a content creator on YouTube. He makes horse videos that'll make you laugh sometimes.
The funny memes.
Wow, you flatter me.
Yep, the ones that make you chuckle.
The chortles.
Blow a little bit of air out of your nose.
Yeah.
Hopefully, at the very least. Usually. But yeah, it's pretty cool. He does some pretty good stuff. He's done a lot of stuff on YouTube. He's been fairly involved in the fandom.
He exists.
As of late.
He just exists.
I breathe.
Yeah.
So, actually, if you don't mind, could you tell us a little bit about what you do, SingleHoof, and what your kind of space in the YouTube scene is?
Yeah, sure. So I'm SingleHoof. You might know me from r/plays, the streaming that happened then. We fought for ponies on the board. But you might also know me for the G5 meme content I make. I do a little bit of Twitch streaming on the side. And I usually just have fun with friends.
Heck yeah.
Hey.
So, yeah, you were pretty heavily involved in, like, the place thing. You've done some, like, meme compilations. What kind of got you, like, started making content? Like, what got you interested in that?
Oh yeah, so I've been figuring out how After Effects works for a long time now.
Okay.
Still wouldn't call myself professional or anything, but I'm just growing a little bit, and at some point I was like, okay, I gotta make content. I just gotta make stuff. So I started out with some silly TikTok videos that nobody watched, and then was like, wait, hold up, but I like ponies, so what if I do that, but with ponies? And people like that. So I just continue doing that.
I mean, hey, I think you'll figure out you've made it when you can call yourself a professional meme maker.
I don't know if I'm a professional meme maker, but yeah.
When you get to that point, I think you've made it.
Yes.
He's pretty much there.
I'm making about €500,000 per month, and I spend it all on Bitcoin, Lamborghinis.
The
Lamborghinis
picture,
made out of Bitcoin.
the Lamborghini NFTs that cost the same price as a normal Lamborghini.
Man, I'm really tired. I'm doing great today, guys. So I hope you know, SingleHoof, when you sent that message this morning asking about like what time it was. So I woke up to my my 5 a.m. alarm, because I usually wake up at 5 a.m. every day. And I saw that message, and I had to like double check the time, and like I just got this burst of like adrenaline. I'm like, oh no, what if I got the time wrong, or what if he got the time wrong? So I went up and I did the Unix time conversion and everything. And I sent it, and I'm like, okay, I'm going back to sleep. I did not go back to sleep.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, we're all good though.
You only edited that message like 5 times.
I literally like woke up and did that within the first like minute of me being awake.
Great way to start your day.
Yeah, like,
all is good. All is good.
Yeah, it worked out though. We got the time figured out. So I figured actually I'd ask you a little bit about, so that's how you got started doing like content creation. Was you said you did like TikToks before, and then you figured out that you liked doing that stuff, and you started doing it with ponies. Yeah, well, how'd you get into like ponies, and like how long ago was that?
Oh yeah, good, interesting question. But first, let me start out. I forgot to like thank you to have me on the podcast. I feel honored.
You don't need to thank me. I should be apologizing.
Yeah, like
that's fair.
Yeah, again, like once you've entered the call, you've signed the contract, you've made the blood oath. You are bound to us.
I sold my soul.
And after this, you will be joining Ambazar and Fed in the basement.
Oh shit! So do I need to give you like the login information to my channel and shit? Is that part of the deal?
I mean, that's one of the questions I had lined up for later. But
okay.
we can get to that now if you want. So yeah, what's your social security number? Bank information,
the credit card number with the 3 wacky numbers on the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
Yeah. Let me get that. Let me get that real quick. But while we're at it, and we can also talk about how I got into the fandom. We can also skip the other question real quick.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear about that.
Yeah, we can come back to the credit card information later.
Yeah.
But yeah, how I originally got in was I think it was 2012, 13-ish.
Oh wow.
Ooh, you were a long time.
I was there. I was pretty early, not the earliest one though. And I think I stayed in for a few years. We had our fun, and then it kind of died down, with the whole wave. Like the internet moved on, so I moved on too.
Yeah.
I get that.
And then life got in the way, and then suddenly it's like, oh wait, hold up. There's new ponies. There's G5.
Suddenly the resurgence.
The resurgence is back. Yeah, I left, and then I came back. I came back for a little bit before G5. I'll be honest.
Let me tell you. Once My Little Pony gets you, it has you coming back.
Oh yeah, I thought I was out.
You're never truly free.
You're never truly free.
I really thought I got out, but no.
No. Larson was in your head. He got in your head, man.
Larson was playing the long game. He knew what he was doing.
Oh
he's sitting there like
he's
Dr.
seen there
Claw
like
style,
Emperor. He's seen there like Emperor or like Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, so just like your basement with Ambizar in there, it's. I think they're also trying to escape. They probably have been for like a few weeks now. You gotta check that. Yeah, check them.
Robert, keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get out.
Yeah, so I have experience with trying to leave, but yeah, it doesn't work out. You just get pulled back in.
I'm sorry. I had to handcuff you to your seat. It was in the fine print in the contract. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what it's been like. Is he actually gone? Is he actually checking on the way?
All right, so I went and checked up on things. Everything's secure and everything.
Yeah. Did you remember
Ben
to
was just
feed them
making
this
a
week?
racket. Ambazar was begging me for a webcam so we could record his next video, but I didn't have it at the moment. I told him I'd give it to him after the podcast.
What about Fed?
So.
Is he still alive? We haven't fed him in like
Yeah.
8
He was
days.
he was the one making the ruckus. Yeah, probably
Okay.
something about food.
Yeah. Did you give him like I don't know, Cocoa Puffs or something?
No, I didn't have any on me. Again, I'll let him have something after.
Dude, Maynard, we talked about this. You gotta keep stocked up.
I'm sorry, it's really hard to keep track. I mean,
All right,
like,
look. I'll do it later. All right, I'll do it.
Give him
later.
a
Alright,
Twinkie at
alright.
least. Jeez.
Well, okay, I'll give him a Twinkie. All right.
Oh man, really looking out for my fellow content creators.
yeah.
let them have cake moment, right?
Yeah, this bit is stupid and dark.
Oh,
It's true though.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
No, but to summarize, that was basically my fandom experience. I got in, I got out, and or at least I thought I got out, but I didn't get out in the end.
Back.
Larson like wrapped a rope around your neck and pulled you in like Applejack.
Exactly.
Hasbro needed more of your money.
And they got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Goodness.
gotcha. So you said like 2012, 2013. So yeah, that was the early days. But G5 was what made you come back? Or like the...
Well, so I actually no. I think I just got back in after I just was bored and I wanted to rewatch MLP because I actually never finished it. Like I think I didn't watch the last season in the first time I was in the fandom. So
Okay.
I kind of wanted to see the last season, and I think there was like a half season before that. And I forgot all about it, like the lore and shit. So I was like, okay, I'll rewatch all of it.
MLP
Of
lore.
course.
You gotta love it.
The really deep lore, yeah.
It's...
Yeah.
It is surprisingly deep.
But it was enough to like get me to rewatch all of it. And then pretty much when I was done rewatching it, the news came out that there would be a new MLP. So I think it was just planned perfectly. The CIA and the FBI were like, okay,
They had
he's
it
done
lined up.
watching season 9. Okay, let's go. We can drop the trailer for G5. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, I should make a disclaimer. So, for anyone listening, we're recording this on Sunday. So Make Your Mark Chapter 2 doesn't come out until tomorrow for us. So
I'm excited.
we're not going to be
24
talking
hours.
about that. This episode is probably going to come out either Tuesday or Wednesday. So after the trailer, we timed this perfectly. It's great.
Yeah, we had a lot on our plate.
So
No,
yes.
but I actually really loved the first 3 episodes. They were great. I really thought their story was back on it. The animation they
Yeah.
recovered from the
It
special.
was kind of
Yeah.
weird. It's kind of weird that that Celestia just came out of nowhere and exploded the sun.
I didn't expect that cameo, but you know.
No, I
That was-
expected Twilight, but in the end, Twilight was just there to tease us in the
I
trailer.
think
but she actually wasn't in.
I think Celestia was pissed off that she didn't get enough screen time.
I'm genuinely surprised they got away with killing off one of the main characters.
Yeah, but Hitch didn't really deserve his place in the Chief
Excuse
Vibes.
me, Hitch.
He's only like the funky male side character, man. I'm
Oh
just
my
kidding.
gosh! All right, SingleHoof. I hope you like not eating for a week.
Oh
So-
boy, that's a Twinkie.
Let's be real though. The saddest death was Sparky. Mr. Boss Baby Dragon. Like
I
that
was so happy about that. Like I was just vouching for them to kill him.
I remember like the moment he died, 1,000 like bronies like sighed in relief.
Do you know the meme video where they replace the screen? It's like a big hallway of like a few hundred people shouting at the screen.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Yes! I know what you're talking about.
Let's edit that in.
Thanos
Heck
style.
Yeah.
I'll edit that in if you remind me of it.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we'll do. All right. So yeah, no. Chapter 2 hasn't come out yet. So sorry if our predictions are totally off of what actually happens.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe it. I'm in G5.
Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, you see
But,
a Hoof in a suit walking over the screen as well at some point in the background.
like
It's like a
the
cameo.
background.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah. Look,
shadowy.
All right,
SingleHoof
guys,
is the next
listen.
villain.
If you frame by frame the trailer, you can see in the background a bipedal person with a hoof for a head. SingleHoof is in the G5. I know. It's
Just
crazy.
pay close attention, yeah.
Huh? What's wrong? You're acting like there's some mysterious and scary presence lurking in the shadows directly behind me.
They
Yeah,
called
you'll
me and they
see.
were like, "Hey, do you want to make a cameo?" And I said, "Yeah, only if you guys pay me like $500,000. I'll do it. I'll do it."
Did you
And they
get
said,
your
"Yeah,
$500,000
of
for it?
course, yeah, of
you got your
course."
$500,000, yeah.
How am I supposed to buy the Lamborghinis and the knowledge?
And then you
otherwise?
spent it on the Lamborghini NFT as previously discussed. before.
Exactly.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Being a YouTube creator, Hasbro is calling me up every day. Like it's
It
been
has
great.
its perks, I get you.
Being
It has
famous
its-
sounds hard.
It's so hard being famous, man. It's crazy.
It's so hard to earn all this money.
Man.
No,
It's so hard to spend it all.
I just don't know
No,
where to put it all.
I don't know
For
what
real,
to do
though.
with all this money.
For real though, if you were looking to make money, don't go into the pony meme business.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
It doesn't seem like it'd be very lucrative.
I'd rather recommend like cleaning other people's shoes in the street. That probably earns you more money.
Dang!
Oh, oofta. All right, so you're giving us your like revenue stats. You're like laying them out, right?
My
The whole
financial
podcast?
statements, yeah. Of course,
Yeah,
you can
so
ask
I'm
anything.
flashing everything across the screen.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
You can currently see all of my income and
Yeah, we can see your bank account, your PIN.
my
that's-
PayPal dashboard for
That's an
live
interesting
streaming.
You're
purchase
in your
last week.
OnlyFans. You're
Oh, we tried setting up an OnlyFans yesterday, but they didn't allow non-human beings, so it's
Wait,
kind of
actually?
racist. Yeah, we really tried, and you had to do like a photo
my
verification.
Wow.
what?
Robert, how many
Dang.
episodes in a row have we referenced OnlyFans?
I think,
what's the record?
I don't think in a row, but we have referenced it a couple times.
We didn't
I
reference.
think I think we referenced it last episode, but that's it.
Is there an
no.
Out of the Mains podcast like special edition on
Yeah, our
OnlyFans?
only mains.
Only Mains?
Only mains, yeah.
Oh,
That's where we outsource all the pictures that we ask for people to send on the podcasts.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
exactly. Yep. So, wow, I can't keep this on the rails if I tried.
Good.
Oh, I can
You're
keep
horrible at keeping things on the rails, Maynard.
Exactly. That's why Robert's here.
Yeah.
Well, Robert, do your job.
I'm sorry. When I'm in the presence of another memester, I go off the rails.
I can't do anything other than meme. You're a bad influence, SingleHoof.
Okay, but if all three of us go off the rails, stick with me here. Do we just make new rails?
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
I got
could,
like some
yeah.
sticks and iron.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
just make our
Maynard,
own.
just name this special episode the meme episode. Because this is all it is.
Usually for the special guest episodes, I just call them Out of Our Mains featuring like whoever. But this one's something special. So
This is the meme episode.
yeah.
The stupid
So-
edition.
Wow, honestly, I thought having someone onto the show that I had spoken with extensively would make things run smoother, but I was completely wrong.
It's because Sigma's a memester. We're
I'm
all
not allowed to have
memesters.
friends on the
What
show
did you
anymore.
expect?
I can only have people that I've never met in my life onto the show. Only people that I've talked to for less
Like
than an hour.
10 minutes.
As long as you didn't play Monopoly with them, it's probably fine.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, is that a sore spot? Are we not supposed to talk about that?
Ooh,
I'm still
we're gonna-
recovering. I'm still
We're going
mentally
to
recovering.
have to fine you for that.
I mean, it's fine if you play Monopoly with them, as long as I didn't lose to someone in Monopoly.
Are you curious what I did with the winnings?
Actually, yes, yeah. So, okay, for anyone who doesn't know, for context, I recently challenged SingleHoof and another pony memer, Phoenix Redtail, to a game of Monopoly where they had to advertise the Out of Our Mains podcast if they lost, and I'd give them $100 if they won. and Phoenix lost. She had her status on Discord changed for a week, as well as like a YouTube community post. But SingleHoof kicked my butt. So yeah, and so he got $100. So yeah, tell me what you did with that $100.
Oh, I spent it good. I spent it real good. So the first 25 they went straight to Phoenix. I donated them on her stream.
Yeah.
But then the other remaining dollars I spent on PonyCon Holland tickets. Let's go. Thank you for the
nice.
Tickets.
That's awesome. Heck yeah.
No, just kidding. I threw them in the well. I just threw them in the streets. Didn't need them. No, it's okay.
Hey Google.
The painful silence after that.
Hey Google, how do you unfriend someone on Discord? How do you kick someone? How do you kick someone from a private DM call on Discord?
Shit. I mean, I can leave. No, I bought PonyCon Holland tickets, so I'm gonna have some fun with that.
That's awesome.
But no, obviously, you filmed yourself giving the rest to a homeless person for views, for clout.
It got like 20 million views, and I'm gonna recall myself to Mr. SingleHoof. I'm gonna do these big challenges.
I was gonna say, I thought your secondary channel was Mr. Beast.
Yes, that is my.
Like your secondary.
Yo, it's Mr. Beast.
It's the real Mr. Beast. Let's go. I'm the one and only.
Mr. Hoof.
This is like a side job for me.
No, Mr. Beast is your side job. Pony memes is where all the revenue's coming in, right?
Oh yeah.
you gotta finance Chris somehow. Like the money is not coming out of the sky. You gotta make pony memes or anything like that somehow.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So to get us a little bit more back on track.
Let's build rails and get back on track.
Yep. Back to the point. So actually, something I'm curious about, where did the name SingleHoof come from?
Oh, you're going right for the heart, eh? Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I've been thinking about whether or not I'm gonna tell everyone. So, I actually haven't told anyone yet. This is a secret.
Ooh, is this exclusive out of our mains content?
If you want it to be.
Yes.
It'll give people a reason to watch the podcast.
The exclusive out of our main SingleHoof lore. We have a small bit of lore from every guest that's exclusive to the podcast. So
I'll add to that.
This will be yours.
Okay, so do you want the real story or the real story?
Yes.
Good. So when I made the channel, I think it's a year ago now, like exactly.
Oh, wow.
In a few days, last year, I would have made the channel.
Oh,
and
wow.
I actually used like an old YouTube channel I still had lying around from my first time joining the fandom. It's made in 2014. So I just renamed the channel, but that channel originally had a different name. And that name was surrounding, I think it was something with BroHoof, something cringe. I don't know, but it was something around that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a logo for this. So what I did, I went into Google. I was like, okay, what do I need for this logo? It's about BroHoofs. It's about, I think it was, I remember the name now. It was BroHoof to the Face. That was the name of the channel.
To the Face.
Yes, yeah, I know. 2014. Excuse me, please. Yeah, so I had that channel lying around, and originally when I wanted to start making memes, I actually wasn't gonna rename the channel, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep the same name. I'm just gonna make a new logo for it, because it was this really ugly OC of mine from 2014.
Ew,
I had to change that.
I can't
it was
imagine.
Horrible. It was light blue. It had orange streaks on the mains.
Oh, God!
It had a really bad PS4 controller PNG cutout as a cutie mark.
Okay, relatable though.
That is the quintessential 2014 OC.
I mean, my OC from like 2014, his cutie mark was like a it was like a freaking like a keyboard, like a piano keyboard with like a game controller plugged into it, because I like to play I liked to play like video game music on piano, and I was like, this is my special talent.
Oh yeah, back in 2014, my entire identity was playing video games, so
Heck yeah.
it made sense back in the day.
That was every Gen Z's identity back in 2015.
True. We could have all just had the same cutie mark. Do you remember the Buzz Lightyear meme where it just zooms out and they're just all the same? It's like, no, it's that, but with the cutie mark of a PS4 controller.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get rid of that. It was kind of bad. So I looked around. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a logo. I'm actually gonna like make the bro hoof hit someone in the face. So I went into Google, and what I looked for in Google Images was one of the things I needed, which was a single hoof. I just typed in single hoof in Google because I needed a single hoof for my Photoshop. So I threw that picture. I found the one that you can still see on my channel now. I threw it into my Photoshop and was like, this is gonna be hard.
Wait,
this
so
is
you
going to
found...
be really hard to Photoshop.
So
and then
you
it
didn't
was
edit. You didn't make that image. You didn't like take a picture of a horse and like crop that.
That's just a Google image.
I straight up went on Google. I typed in single hoof because I needed a single hoof for
Wow.
And then you're just like, fuck it.
Fuck it. I'm just going with it. Screw it.
I just have to
I'm
know
not gonna
who in the
work
world
more.
uploaded. Who in the world uploaded a picture of a single hoof on Google Images?
I mean, what do you mean? It's a self-portrait of
I mean,
single hoof.
you can literally try it right now. You can go onto internet, type in single hoof, and scroll down a few images, and you will find my single hoof.
SINGLE
Like one word or two words?
Space HOOF. Okay.
I think maybe if you make it
Images.
one word, you might actually... Oh yeah, you get automatically changed to single hood, which is kind of lonely. which is
Yeah,
kinda sick.
I've noticed that. Oh my gosh! Wait, hold on.
Did you find it?
Did you find it?
I found, like... Okay, no, I don't think that's it. That one's very close, though. So, one of the first things that comes up is, is a single hoof scale. Like a scale for, weighing horses, but it's, the single hoof.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how that works. Because, you'd
Interesting.
think that they'd have to have the whole weight to weigh the horse. I don't know. Maybe
No,
it's
but
not
that's
for
one of
weighing
my nephews. He was overweight. He was slightly obese.
them.
So they had to weigh him up, and it was all tragic. They had to put him down in the end.
I'm scrolling. I can't find it. Oh my gosh. Where is it? I need to find the Okay, I'll look into this later. I gotta find the lore.
All right, is
this
this it? I found it, I think.
Wait.
Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
Wait, hold on. Open
I
original.
found it on iStock.
What?
There it is.
Oh
It's
my
the
god.
original single hoof. Yeah.
Wow. There it
Wait,
is.
so
Let me print screen my desktop. You can
Yeah,
see
holy
it.
crap.
Oh yeah, just type iStock behind single hoof. You should throw it into
I
Google.
found it.
There it is.
Wow.
And then you can reverse search and you get all these articles.
I searched single hoof Google image and I found it. Third result.
Oh.
I sometimes get these messages of people finding it online, and they're like, "Oh my god, I found it! I found the hoof."
Found the original.
The mystical hoof.
Yeah.
Actually, holy shit! I've never seen this image, but look at this. This is double hoof.
Ooh.
Oh, shoot.
You gotta do that for
The
April
evil clown.
1st. You gotta do that for April 1st. Change your name to Double Hoof.
There's
That'd be
actually
pretty
there is a fan account out there that's called Double Hoof. It's hilarious.
Snap. Then
That's
you gotta one them up with Triple Hoof.
Yes, and suddenly we'll have a whole horse. Yeah, so that is actually the real behind the scenes story of how Single Hoof came to be. But I can tell you all of the stories that I've been telling on the streams where I
Oh
explain
yeah.
about my brothers and my nephews and the tragic story of how this Single Hoof came to be a Single Hoof. Like,
Oh my gosh, I'd love to hear. If it's not too hard for you to talk about.
it's a very hard subject for me. Like, I lost a lot of
Tragic tale.
family. It's tragic. We were all part of this one family on the barn, you know. We were loving each other. We were caring for each other. All four hoofs. They were as one horse. And we were all separated at a very young age when the farmer couldn't pay for the farm anymore, so he had to come up with a way to earn some money. And he could have sold the whole horse, but he wanted to keep some parts at least, you know. You don't want to part ways with all of your belongings. So what he ended up doing was cut off a few of the limbs, so me and my brother, we were separated, and we were actually gonna go right to the butcher shop. But yeah, right before we got to the butcher shop, I got saved. I got saved by this, you might have heard of it, this crazy show called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And I got pulled away from the butcher shop, and ever since then it's been loving friendship and fun and memes. So if you want to know the full lore, I always drop like little tidbits in the Twitch streams, but
I just need to make a shadowing effect. It should be fine.
Yeah, go follow SingleHoof on Twitch. Is it just twitch.tv/SingleHoof?
I believe so, yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, go follow him on Twitch. He makes funny horses sometimes.
Sometimes. Only sometimes.
Yeah, what do you usually stream?
I usually stream behind the scenes editing of the stuff. Because we have been working on this series, Commons versus Ponies.
Yeah.
And I the last time I uploaded one was like half a year ago, maybe more. So it's like higher effort editing. So like a lot of rotoscoping, a lot of like After Effects bullshit. So it's not just memes, it's more in depth. I get a comment from a YouTube page and I turn it into like this little story. So that's what I've been working on, and it's been taking up all my time. Like, it's gonna be pretty good.
Gotcha. Well, looking forward to that. Yeah, go check out his streams where he edits that together. All right. So we got all the SingleHoof lore. What do we got? Oh no!
I need those. I will buy those.
Yeah. You got
SingleHoof getting dressed in the morning.
You got your triple hoof picture, and now you've got that.
That's actually what my hands actually look like. Maybe we gotta put this picture up on the stream. But yeah, this is how I edit my videos.
I'll put it up. Yeah. Man, I'm really making my life difficult with the editing this episode. Heck yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
Yep. Every episode I find that I spend more and more time on each one, which hopefully that contributes to the quality. Hopefully I don't end up, cluttering things too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a very tragic story. Very heartwarming.
When I'm telling the tragic story and you're editing anyway, you gotta put some sad violin music.
Oh yeah, I was planning on it. Yeah.
Get
and like zooming in, making it black and white, and like rain.
Yeah.
And have like a single tear come down your hoof.
Single hoof of a single tear.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one tear.
I didn't think hoofs could cry.
Oh, you'd be amazed.
Wow.
Okay. So something else I wanted to ask about. So, you actually mentioned it earlier, but Little Shy did do his place video, and you were featured pretty prominently in that. So, tell us about your experience with our place.
r/place. Oh man, where do you start? r/place was like a mode of being while it was happening. Like everyone, I don't know if you guys joined in at some points.
I did. I was there for a lot of it.
Yeah, I didn't, unfortunately. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, that's fine. That was me with the first r/place. I also didn't know.
Same here, yeah.
But ever since I saw Lil Shy's first video about the first r/place, which got more than 1 million views right now, it's crazy. I was just completely hyped over the moon. I was just sad I couldn't be a part of that. So when I heard there was going to be a new one, I threw everything. My entire life was on pause. Like, okay, guys, it's back. This is happening. This is not a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and then they continued expanding the canvas too, from what I saw.
Oh yeah, even from when r/place actually started, it just got crazier and crazier as we got along. I think I streamed for 40 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
Jeez.
I think it's been 40. So it was for me basically go to sleep after streaming. Actually, no, I usually spend 2 more or 3 more hours just looking at r/place after the streams end.
I
just
feel that.
chilling out.
Gosh.
And then waking up, rebooting the stream. It's like, guys, we're back. And I'm 20 cups of coffee in already. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
You were injecting it into your veins.
It was like a freaking addiction. I had work, so I couldn't be there the whole time. But while I was at work, I was checking the main chat, Discord, seeing what's going on, like looking at place while I'm in the bathroom or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And,
life
like,
is just no priority. Yeah, you're right.
It was crazy. Like, even when I was at home, I'd be hanging out in like one of the voice channels or whatever, and I'm like, all right, it's getting late. I'm heading to bed, and I'd hop off, and then I'd lay in my bed for like 3 hours looking at it on my phone. Like,
It was an addiction. If r/plays lasted all year, I think my life would be over. I would be in a ditch. I wouldn't have survived that.
And the Brody fandom would still be getting bullied.
Oh yeah. But we really stood up to them, man. Like, I think at some point we had like 500,000 people hunting us, and we just stepped up to that. No worries.
Because of the hive mind.
oh
because
my
of the
gosh,
bots,
Twitch
eh?
streamers. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you hear for the first time, it's like, oh, they use bots, they cheated. But like, if you know the
didn't have a
context,
choice, first off.
if you know the context, like it was just playing smarter, not harder. We had to do something.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice. There were like streamers with like thousands and thousands of viewers.
We were
Exactly.
like 300 to their like what? Yeah, like depending on the streamer, like anywhere from like 20k to like 10,000, like 10,000 to like 100k. Like it was insane.
I think our numbers might be like a little bit smaller, because one thing that Little Shy did was this guy, he is for the details. He knows what he's talking about. He did the research. Like, he knows everything about r/plays now. So he used the real numbers that were available. Like, okay, how many people are in the main chat? How many people are watching the stream? Let's count that up together. But what you shouldn't forget is that there's also just a bunch of other people who are not too active in the MLP fandom, but they will still help out. Like, people just looking at the canvas and helping the things that they like. Like, it's really hard to count those numbers. So it might be a nice sizable number, but nothing compared to those streamer bullies. Like, nowhere near that.
Yeah, it was kind of insane. But yeah, it was really cool how like how priority shifted through like the whole thing. Like when we started prioritizing like the crystal and everything, and like that sort of thing. Like, it was just an experience to be a part of, and I hope they do another one a couple years down the line.
I watched that whole video; it was great. The whole Little Shy video was great.
Sweet. Yeah, I already made the promise that if r/plays comes back, I'll be facecam streaming to it.
Yo!
Ooh. Oh snap! Face reveal with the SingleHoof.
Let's go!
Heck
I'll do it.
That'd be awesome.
Just get like a VTuber avatar of the SingleHoof. With like a crappy like PNG mouth.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Imagine a SingleHoof VTuber like full avatar. Like not just the PNG tuber. That'd be awesome.
That needs to happen.
The SingleHoof avatar with like the shitty PNG like mouth that kind of follows your talking but not accurately.
But yeah, I don't know why I would do that with a VTuber. I can just turn on the camera. You'll see the hoof in person.
You go. Right. Yeah, you're right.
So that's what's going to go on when we when it happens. So yeah, depending on how much advance notice they give, I'm definitely going to be participating when the next one rolls around. But depending on how much advance notice, I'd love to get in on the whole streaming side of things and
definitely.
I'm gonna see if I can get a part. I'm gonna see if I can be a part of it.
So we made this little plan. Maybe you guys want to join in on it. So we want to like make a schedule with different pony streamers, so there will always be a streamer streaming r/plays at the same time. There will never be a minute not streamed. That's the plan for now. So I already got a few people together who want to join in on that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are definitely invited to like join a schedule for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
24/7 stream.
Yeah. But yeah, place was crazy. Did you by the way, like when place happened, I noticed that you got a pretty sizable amount of like viewers compared to like what you normally have. Did you expect to get like a bunch of attention there?
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like I think I reached 140 viewers at some point, or 130 I think was the height.
Jeez.
Like, wow, okay, that's a lot. And I was just sitting there. People were asking me, why is this guy a hoof in a suit? Who is this? I've never seen him.
I mean, welcome to SingleHoof.
Oh wait, no, you had the like general uniform on.
Oh yeah,
time,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. I had the hoof in the uniform, like the military uniform, saluting. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I was just really trying to get everyone like organized a little bit, because most people who joined in on the Twitch stream, that was the gateway drug for them to join the alliance, you know? Like after that they would sometimes go on to the main chat Discord server, but they would usually already have like a little bit of the streaming. But yeah, just organizing everything, just trying to get everyone on the same page. It was chaos, and main chat did such a great job on that.
Yeah, I can guess it was super stressful, huh?
But yeah, that was actually one of the first Twitch streams I ever did. So after that, I only started doing the streams. So,
oh wow, so that was what got you started with Twitch streaming, really?
Yeah, I think I did like 2 or 3, maybe 4 before that, but just trying it out a little bit. And yeah, I've been usually streaming video editing after that. That's what I feel most fun with. We just go for a lot of banter, you know. Yesterday we were creating an OnlyFans account for SingleHoof, like.
Yeah, I've stopped by a couple of your streams, and it's something. No, it's always fun though. Yeah, so that was your experience with our place. Let's see, what other questions I have here. Oh, before I get on to like, because I have a list of like meme questions, of course. But before I get on to those, I wanted to ask, like, so you're considered one of a group that's called the Meme Five, which is like a group of, from what I understand, it's a group of 5 pony memers who make content on YouTube primarily. What's the lore that you know of, at least? Because I don't know. Were you there when it first like started? Did you know these guys before? Did someone reach out? I kind of noticed like Midnight seems to be the driving force there, but
Okay, so you want to know what the Meme 5 is and what we do?
Yeah.
How we got started? Yeah, so a lot of the Meme 5 actually only recently started making videos, like a year ago or something like that. So we just found each other, like doing collabs on YouTube. One of them will stand out. Probably everyone listening will recognize the name Tridashi. So Tridashi is the biggest one out of all 5 by a long shot. But yeah, we all just concluded that having our own Discord servers was a bit chaotic, and instead we would like band together and create one big meme-themed Discord server, and it's been pretty active so far. So I think it was a good call to not have like 5 smaller channels. So we just go for a lot of banter, a lot of memes, a lot of photoshopping. Just get the chaos out of Discord that we can.
Yeah. I think it works pretty well. Yeah, I like that Discord a lot. I'm there every day, at least sending one message a day.
I know exactly what message.
Sorry for hijacking your general channel, by the way. That wasn't my intention, but you know.
The general channel is just people saying the word pony, and this is not just 1 or 2 people. No. Like 20 different people are joining in on this.
Maynard is like just dedicated.
It went so far that we had to create a second general chat just for normal talking. It existed before, but now General But Cooler is the channel where everybody goes to have normal conversations.
I think in that scenario, I was doing you guys a favor, because General But Cooler is the one that you can send like embeds and stuff. And that's why it was called General But Cooler. So I think it's fair that more general conversation is happening there. But yeah, I did not mean to hijack your general channel. What happened was one day I woke up and I was like, this is around when I started like I started doing like a little bit of like meme content, because I'll have you know, SingleHoof, that like the whole reason I started doing meme content, and I kind of haven't done too much lately, but like you're kind of the whole reason that I started doing meme stuff, because when I was speedrunning like Maritime Bay, for those of you who don't know, SingleHoof was pretty involved there as well. He's actually the one I found out about, like the, at the time, biggest skip in the game. from. I
The
found
Ash
from
Cafe.
his stream. And I stole world record from him.
Yes.
Like, oh,
I remember staying up to like 2 at night to get that world record, and then like
Yep.
I think 10 seconds or 20 seconds before my game was over, I just got a message like, "Hey, I just beat you." It's like, no.
that was I apologized profusely, and I still feel bad about that, but it was also pretty funny.
And at the time, we had no idea how fast the speedrun time would
Oh
become.
my gosh, it's gone off the rails now. But yeah, so I ended up like getting world record, and then we ended up just talking about the speedrun a little bit. I'll have you know, when I asked you guys about a Discord server, I assumed that you guys were, because everyone who was in the call at the time, I think it was you and I don't remember who else was in the call. Was it? No, Joe wasn't in the call. Joe was speedrunning separately. I can't remember, but I asked you guys for like a Discord link, and I thought since you guys were talking about this, like you were pretty involved in this, I thought you were gonna link me like a speedrunning Discord to
How
Maritime
wrong
Bay.
you were.
I was very wrong, and I ended up getting linked the meme 5, and that started just like
Meme phase.
Yep. I would not have started like, cause a few days later you were streaming, and I'm like, hey, you want to talk about the speedrun a little bit? And he pulled me into Discord. I think I actually asked you. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, can I join your Discord call? Can I be on your stream?
Of
I'm
course.
pro gamer speedrunner, which I'm not.
No, you totally are. I just looked the scoreboard up. Do you know what place you're in the top 32?
I think I'm.
I have it right here. Take a guess.
Oh, what is it?
I'll correct you.
I'm gonna guess like 12th.
You're number 10. Do you know what
Okay.
place I'm in the top 32?
I mean, to be fair, I don't know.
I'm number 32.
You haven't. Did you speedrun after like Bunny Skip was found out? Like Rabbit Skip?
Yeah, but I never posted them. But I'm all the way in the bottom of that speedrun top
Gotcha.
list. Like all the way in the bottom.
I will brag for a second. If you look in some of the different tabs, I do have world record in any percent glitchless.
Oh wow, look at that. You do. But there's like 5 people
Wow.
participating.
Yeah, there's not very many people who participated in it.
But still, congrats.
Yeah, but I figured there's some other world records on there that like people don't actively do that I'm like, I could snag that. Because I got somewhat decent at the game compared to the people who are still running the game now. Like, oh my gosh, have you
There's
seen
people doing
like
it blindfolded. What the
freaking
hell? Optic rainfall.
Yeah.
What the
They're
hell?
already doing blindfolded stuff.
This guy
Yeah,
did a
with, like, 12
15-minute speed run
15
of
yeah.
the game blindfolded.
Jesus!
How? He's quicker than me, not blindfolded.
I think world record now for like any percent is sub 10 now. They hit like 958 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, no, that speedrun just got way too tight. I'm like, I'm hands off. I'm not a professional speedrunner. I just do this for fun. But
So far, I'm a little disappointed about how they just dropped the game. Like the creators, like they have so much potential in their hands to make like DLCs and shit. It might be fun.
yeah, I kind of highly doubt it. Unfortunately, it would be really cool, but yeah, just because of the game itself, I don't think Hasbro wants to give them any more money to do that unless they want to make like a sequel or something.
No, totally.
Just
But I think
yeah.
there is place for an MLP game, like a big one.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think if Hasbro was smart, they would have made something like that a long time ago. But yeah, they don't have faith in the Brony fandom for some reason.
This is so sad.
They'd make so much money, but whatever. literally hire a group of bronies to do something for you. They had their chance.
They will do it
with
for free.
freaking...
Just give them a bag of Twinkies, and bronies will create a game for them.
It's always Twinkies.
Here's the thing: they had their chance with Fighting is Magic. They had their chance. They could have picked that up, and it would have turned into like its own thing.
No,
and,
but I kind of get that one. I kind of get why Hasbro doesn't want a fighting game for their My Little Pony franchise.
Fair. But at the same time, look at the success of them's Fightin' Herds. Like, even without the association with MLP, that game has gone places, which is really cool. They actually recently got, they affiliated with, an actual company, and they're pushing out more updates. And
it's coming to PS4, right?
What was that?
I think it's going to PS4 soon.
Yeah, same with Switch and Xbox.
Sweet.
Yeah. Anyways, we got mega off topic. But yeah, it would be cool to see another pony game. I just hope they, if they do another 3D platformer, I really hope they hire Thed again, because he did a great job. Just give him more time to do all the
best job.
Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Give this guy some more time, and he will create just the best MLP video game to ever exist.
True. Something else I should ask you about. You kind of started doing content creation and stuff right around when G5 came out, right?
Exactly.
So I assume what are your thoughts on G5 so far? I assume you're at least a little bit of a fan of what they're doing right now.
You mean the LG G5? Well, it's a nice phone. It has a good camera. But I've heard some complaints about the waterproofing. It's supposed to also come with old, outdated software, which might be an issue for some people. But yeah, they can. It's a good budget phone. Let me put it that way.
Gotcha. Anyways, for the 15th time, so what are your thoughts on Generation 5 of My Little Pony?
Okay. So the movie was literally amazing. I wouldn't have changed a single thing about it.
Oh, yeah. The movie was great.
It was brilliant. It was beautiful. It was wholesome. It was just exactly what we needed.
I think the pacing could have been a bit better. But, that's just me.
It was perfect. It's physically the best movie ever made. No exception.
You're right.
All right.
The only thing that was sad about it is that they didn't have their massive theater release they were aiming for.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because I think that's why the budget was so high, because they knew there was a theater release coming up, which didn't end up happening.
I would have loved to go see that with some of my friends, because we got together, I got together grouped when the G4 movie came out, and we got yelled at by the theater staff for being too loud. There was 3 other people in the theater at the time.
Was it other bronies or just
no? It was
target audience?
To be fair, it was target audience. We were being obnoxious because we were we were teenagers. We were being butt faces and just screaming too loud about everything. But yeah, I would have loved to get that same group together and go and see the movie. But I did watch it with one of them. So
no, that's good, at least. But yeah, then Tell Your Tale came along, and everyone was memeing it in the beginning of how bad it looked. And it was oh no, this is 3.5 again, or what am I saying? 4.5 again. It's oh no, it's gonna be real bad. But honestly, that was better than the Make Your Mark special. The Tell Your Tale 5-minute episodes, they were at least funny. They were at least entertaining. And then Make Your Mark came along, and they really missed the ball there. It's harsh. I haven't looked at it a second time.
I haven't genuinely thought too hard about whether I liked Tell Your Tale or the first part of Make Your Mark better, because I didn't really like Tell Your Tale that much. I watched the first 5 episodes, and then I haven't watched any more since. I'm planning on watching the rest of it because I've heard it gets better. But
yeah, it's just fun. It's not trying to be anything. It's just there to exist. And Make Your
Yeah.
Mark is trying to take itself like way too serious, and
Yeah. Chapter 1 was rough.
it feels like a letdown after the movie.
Yeah.
You can just literally count every little thing. It's like, okay, here they saved some money on the budget. Here they saved some money on the budget. You know. But I have medium high hopes for the show.
Yeah, the animation does look better in the trailer.
They improved a few things. Yeah, I'm just hoping for the story to be good too. Like that's the main part.
That's the biggest thing.
The
I think,
lore.
like,
If the story is good, like I will always be able to create memes, whether it's shit or not, like visually. But
oh, for sure.
if they don't make any good jokes,
you want to
like,
enjoy it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have
I get
medium
that.
high hopes for it.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at. I think it will visually get better for sure. Because I mean they set the bar kind of low. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I think it'll get better over time, and the writing. I think it kind of had the like what would you call it? Like I assume there's like an actual term for people who are actually into like cinematography or like movie critics or whatever. But like it had, I think Make Your Mark Chapter 1 might have had like the setup movie syndrome, I guess, where like they kind of had to, like, even though the movie came out, A New Generation, they kind of had to set up for what is to come. And maybe like once they got that first part out, maybe things will be a bit smoother with figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, it
But,
was just so rushed.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't think it's any of the fault of the animators or the writers even. I think it's just budget and time constraints.
Yeah, we're dealing with
some
a
of the
big
biggest
company
things.
here. It's like if they want something to happen, it's gonna happen, whether or not the artists agree. Like
Yep.
you don't get to work for a company like that if you don't know what you're doing. It's mainly budget and just time constraints. Yeah, I think you talked about this extensively with DJ Thad, right?
Yeah, we talked quite a bit about that. He had a lot of things to say about that,
But yeah, my heart is in Pony, and I wish for it to do good. So I have some hopes for G5.
I'm with you there. I do have another question for you. You've mentioned this one time, like offhand on stream, I believe.
I'm scared.
You mentioned that at one point you were sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
This is correct.
I want to know about this. How did this happen, and how did it go?
So
Are you allowed to disclose this?
I mean, they fucked with me, so I'm gonna just spill all the deets if you don't mind.
Oh, heck yeah.
So yeah, you just receive an email in your inbox like, oh hey, Raid Shadow Legends wants to partnership up with your stuff. And I think every streamer above maybe like 20 average viewers at some point gets this email. So it's kind of automated. And it discloses like a lot of information about basically you selling your soul to them. And we were like, me and the Meme 5 Discord server, we were just like, okay, let's do a stream and we're gonna just steal money from Raid Shadow Legends. Let's do it. We can do this. So the thing we had to do was they had to use my code, and we would all open up the app and play. I think it was 15 minutes, I think. So if we did that with like 10 people, we would have made like $80. So we were just, okay, let's go and steal some money from Raid Shadow Legends. And we did this stream and was just, guys, you don't know, but I'm sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, the most immersive RPG game. It's played by 11 million players. There's new heroes every month. I was just like that the entire stream.
Yeah,
and it was
of course.
super annoying. Like it was like a meta meme, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like getting sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends was a meme of its own, so we just went for it.
Oh yeah.
You pulled no punches.
You have to.
But yeah, in the end, there was like a limit to how much money you could make on their platform, so they kind of fucked us over in the end.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, Raid Shadow Legends, that's the story.
All right,
Oh
so
my God.
Raid Shadow Legends, if you guys are listening,
Raid Shadow Legends, the best mobile game in 2014.
The Out of the Mains podcast now sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Here's hoping. Let's get that sponsorship money.
Oh, you got to be careful though, because in the email it will say like you were selling your entire brand.
I'm joking. I'm not planning on accepting a sponsorship.
You are basically giving them your identity. It literally says so in the email. They can use your stream footage and they can use your social media like icons and stuff in their own marketing. So somewhere out there's a marketing poster for Raid Shadow Legends with SingleHoof onto it.
I mean, free advertising for the Out of Our Mains podcast. Let's go.
How does it make you feel knowing that your SingleHoof image is just plastered somewhere for advertising?
Well, if you ever find it, let me know.
Yeah, will do. That goes for you guys too, listening. Yeah, if you see a Raid Shadow Legends ad featuring SingleHoof, yeah, let us know. We'll forward it to him. Yeah, or add him on Twitter or something. Do you have a Twitter?
We have a Twitter, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, what's your Twitter?
SingleHoof.
All right, radical. So go ping at SingleHoof. Ping
him like 1,000,000 times. Tweet at him, Pony. You know.
I was gonna say tell him about Raid Shadow Legends, the top mobile RPG of 2018. That you can click in the link in the description to get 10,000 silver if you're just starting out.
You know what? Here's the deal. I will quote retweet every Pony tweet fired my way, and I will just say Pony as well.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Alright, you heard it, people. Get started. Get
All
on
right.
it.
So now that you've said that, I'm going to send 500 tweets that just say Pony and ping you.
Oh.
So you have to quote retweet all of them.
I will. I will do that.
All right, now we can get into the real meat, the real thing people were waiting for. All right, so first things first, best pony.
Best pony. Okay, you didn't give me a lot of time to prepare for this, but best
G4
pony, G4 and G5.
Well, actually, let's say G4 first.
Just G4, okay. So I think I'm gonna go with... Oh, I need a minute. Drum roll, please. No, I'll go with Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash? Okay.
I will. Yeah. She's just she's one of the more real characters in my opinion. Like most people right now, they're like, we try to go someplace, we try to be someplace, we try to get into the Wonderbolt Academy, right? She got goals, and she's fighting for those goals, and she makes mistakes. Like, she is, for me, really relatable.
Yeah, I think she was the character who probably had like the most clear-cut character arc out of the main six. She had goals, she had like you said, places that she faltered, but she eventually achieved that goal, and then she had things to wrestle with after that. It wasn't like all her problems were solved. Yeah, I never really thought about that too much, but yeah, she is a pretty real character. That's cool. That's good to hear, but you didn't say Starlight, so yeah.
I'm partial to Fluttershy personally.
Yeah.
You like Fluttershy? What's that?
I mean,
good question. Why do you like Fluttershy, Robert?
She's just. I mean, I have a soft spot for like.
Why do you like Fluttershy, Robert?
What should I
now.
Start
talking.
I need a 5-page essay on why you like Fluttershy
or you
on
will
my
not
desk.
Get this Twinkie.
Pony.
Pony, good answer. He's through.
Okay, yeah, fair. You know what? You get to live.
I didn't know my life was at stake.
We take Best Pony very seriously here.
Right.
You should know this, Robert.
I guess for G5, I'm gonna pick. I think I'm gonna pick Izzy and Sunny. I can pick two. Get wrecked. Like I don't play by your rules. Between the two? Like they're like combination of character, the way they interact with each other. That's just
okay.
That's
interesting.
That's G5 for me.
Well, you didn't say Hitch, so that's strike two.
Hitch is awesome.
Hitch is just a side character. What are you talking about?
I'll fight you. IRL. Let's go. I think I don't mean to speak for you, Robert, but just judging by how our conversations have gone, I think both of our favorite has been Hitch thus far.
Oh yeah, Hitch is awesome. I love Hitch.
I think the problem is, like, in Make Your Mark, he had a lot of really great character moments, and then he had moments where he was just kind of there. Yeah. And then Tell Your Tale, in my opinion, I think one of the reasons I didn't like it that much is the episodes that I saw, Hitch was kind of like a background character. He was just kind of there. He didn't really do anything.
Hitch in the comics is amazing, though.
Oh my gosh, have you read the comics yet, SingleHoof?
I've read a few, yeah, I've read a few. Not all of them.
There's only 2.
Okay, then I read all of them.
Okay, yeah. Now we can finally talk about them because Robert's finally
we both
been
read
spoiled
them.
on
We both read them.
But that might actually not be a great thing if we're already telling, like, oh, he's great in the movies, but he's not great in that part. Like, he's written really differently in all of the different medias. Like, he's just a different character in each and every one of them. Because in the movie, I loved Hitch. Hitch in the movie was great.
We've got Hitch, Titch, and Witch.
Oh my gosh.
Hitch in the New Generation movie was one of my favorites too. Like, together up there with Zip and Izzy and Sunny.
He was definitely my favorite in the movie. And in, like, the Make Your Mark special, I just felt like he was kind of like, I don't know, he was just so wholesome. Like, I mean, Izzy's pretty wholesome too, but I feel like in Make Your Mark, they didn't... I don't know what it was about Izzy, but she felt off in Make Your Mark. And I know it's not the voice acting, because I played the game extensively, and I liked how she was in the game. I got used to her voice via that, but I don't know what it was about Make Your Mark, but most of the characters felt off. Zip was pretty cool, though.
Let me give you the opposite, though. I really think that Pip was actually a lot better in Make Your Mark than in the movie.
True, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Pip is a character that she had the least amount of love in the movie. Like, I mean, she had an entire song that was her own, but, like, it had nothing to do with anything character-wise. It was just kind of a song.
Yeah, she was just a little bit of the stale TikTok girl, but then in the new Make Your Mark and also the shorts, she's been brilliant. I love the character now. Like, I think they made some changes and it worked.
Yeah.
I hope they're gonna move them through to the show as well.
Yeah. Here's hoping. But yeah, alright. So what's who's best pony in G3?
Wait, hold up. G3 you're saying?
Yeah, Generation 3. I personally really like Minty. A Very Minty Christmas is just a great movie.
Yeah, Minty's great.
I love that movie.
Minty's amazing.
I
I haven't watched it.
Okay. Here's something I wanna say. You may not have watched it, but I just gotta say. So in A Very Minty Christmas, there's a character named Thistle Whistle, who, like, she'll like speak and then she'll whistle. It's like her speech quirk, right? I need a character like that in G5. It's the greatest thing. It's the most wonderful thing. She's like, "Hey, what you doing there, Minty?" I don't know if Discord picked up my whistle. But she'll like
barely.
We gotta edit that in.
It's just
when I say we, I mean you.
Yeah.
No, but in G3, I kind of liked Gargamel. He was great.
Gargamel? Oh yeah, I was like, it took me a second. I'm like, Gargamel. Yeah,
Gargamel from the Smurfs.
No, Gargamel from MLP.
No,
what the heck is a
I'm
Smurfs?
making the joke.
What is the Smurfs?
It's a cartoon that's not Pony.
Okay, yeah.
Then I don't care.
Gargamel is my spirit animal. Like,
yeah, Gargamel's awesome.
Like, just like Rainbow Dash, he's just working towards his goals, and the world is trying to stop him. Like,
he's kind of like Robbie Rotten, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Robbie Rotten is also a big inspiration in my life.
Don't let your kids watch it.
Don't let your kids watch it.
I'm a massive Lazy Town fan.
Yeah, Robbie Rotten, Gargamel, Rainbow Dash, they're all up there. They're all my inspiration in life.
Yeah. My top 3 favorite villains.
Lord Farquaad, he's up there too.
Yo,
Lord Farquaad's pretty good.
Oh yeah, he knows what he wants.
If you want a great villain, Fairy Godmother's from Shrek 2, though. Legitimately.
Hey, SingleHoof, do you wanna start a Shrek podcast?
I already have a Shrek podcast.
Oh snap!
Oh shoot! Can I be a special guest on your Shrek podcast?
Absolutely.
I'd love to be a special
Heck
guest
yeah.
too. We could both be there. We could talk about Shrek.
Heck yeah!
But you gotta deny the existence of Shrek the Third. That's
Of
one of the
course.
prerequisites.
What? Dude, what even is Shrek the Third?
Exactly.
Like, what is it?
You mean Shrek Forever After?
Yeah,
the
third
third
one.
Shrek?
The third one, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's...
okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't exist. That never happened.
Yeah, Shrek the Third is just...
I don't know what you're talking about. I only know Shrek, Shrek 2, and Shrek Forever After. Are you talking about like those Halloween specials, like the Christmas one?
The specials, yeah. Is that
yeah,
it?
yeah. The holiday ones.
The bad one.
Or maybe
Exactly.
the 4D ride.
Gotcha.
The 4D Disney ride.
Yeah. Disney ride.
Heck yeah.
DreamWorks, I don't know.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's not Disney.
I knew this. I have a Shrek podcast.
Oh wow.
Yo, Shrek is my favorite Disney princess.
Shrek is my favorite
True.
pony from the main 6.
True.
True.
Alright, Shrek is the best character.
He's
Wow,
love,
we've been
he's
going
life.
for we've been going for a while, and I've still got a couple questions left.
Yeah.
But all right. So here's another question for you. Have you heard of the Out of Our Mains podcast?
Never.
Okay, well, it's this show, right, where there's these 2 hopeless, colorful horse addicts. They ramble on about a show meant for little girls. Their names are Maynard and Robert.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool.
There's
Oh,
a blue
I'd
one
love
and
to-
a red one.
I'd love to join that sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be pretty cool to
Dude,
see you on that.
you should be a guest on the podcast.
That sounds like so much fun.
That
Oh
would-
my god.
That would be awesome. Dude, imagine if SingleHoof was on the Out of Our Mains podcast.
Let's
That
make it
would be
happen.
so
Let's
cool.
do it. You know what? Let's do it, and it's on YouTube.
You know what?
go-
Okay,
right.
Go
okay,
contact
hold on.
Yeah, I'll back
hold
you
on.
up.
Yeah,
Go
let me.
contact-
I'll get in contact with the host right now. Hey Maynard, SingleHoof wants to be part of our podcast.
Robert, he's on our podcast right now. What?
Mind is blown.
What?
We went back in time, and now I'm in your podcast.
There we go.
Maynard,
Heck
wake up!
yeah.
It's 2014.
We did some multiverse
Wake
time
up,
travel.
wake up.
Wake up, Maynard! It's 2012. The new season
Red
of MLP
pilled.
just dropped.
You just got
Oh,
red pilled.
gosh.
Oh, you guys
Wow.
are like the Matrix meme. You're the blue and the red pill.
Yeah, the blue pony.
True.
You take the blue pony. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
I mean, that's fair, because I'm the one who likes gaslighting people.
Yeah.
Alright. I think that about, wraps most of our stuff up. So, at the end of every episode of Out of Our Mains, we usually ask, we have 2 things that we ask, if you don't know. So one of the things we ask is, we just have a general, question of the day. Last episode, I think we asked people, what their theories on, Twilight in in Make Your Mark Chapter 2 were. We've asked, who, favorite content creators
Yeah.
are, etc., etc.
I
Do you have a good question for us, SingleHoof?
have an idea, honestly.
Well, SingleHoof's the guest. I'm gonna have.
I know, but I know.
No, I
let's-
want to hear
let's-
this idea.
see.
I want to hear this
All
idea.
right,
Okay, what's
basically,
your
I
idea?
was gonna say in the Spirit of Today's episode, I was gonna ask hey, what's your favorite pony meme?
My
in
favorite
the spirit
pony
of the
meme.
episode, the favorite pony meme that everyone can answer that question.
I'm down. Let's do that one.
All right.
Just as long as it has a colorful horse and it's a meme. That what's your favorite?
Let's get into the philosophy of what a meme is.
Yeah. What
as
is?
long
Shall we?
as
What
what
is
is
life?
a meme?
What is a meme?
But,
what does
okay.
it mean to people? What is a meme?
I mean, okay, but like, as long as it makes you exhale through your nose, like, intensely, then I think that's what counts.
At the very least, you can guffaw out loud as well.
Yeah, guffaw.
Okay,
yeah,
so
like,
what's your favorite horse funny?
Yeah, your favorite horse funny.
I'm putting that verbatim in the description. What's your favorite horse funny? And then we also asked people to send us a picture on Twitter, just of like a random thing. Do you have any sort of idea what people should send us a picture of?
Oh yes, I came prepared. I want to look at all your duct tape.
Ooh. All right, guys, you heard him. So, yeah, if you're listening, send us a picture on Twitter of your duct tape. If you do, it'll flash at the end of the next episode.
Yeah, and if you do have duct tape, send it to our PO box so we can use it to tie SingleHoof up in the basement.
Our PO box.
So we can use it to. But wait. How are they gonna like close the box when they don't have duct tape? Because the duct tape is inside of the box.
Well, that's what the second duct tape is for. But they also have to give us the second duct tape too.
Yeah. Third duct tape. That might be going a bit far, but you know what.
Okay, so the reason behind that is I have been documenting the wild existence of duct tape ever since I started my YouTube channel. Like, I'm gonna make the craziest documentary about how duct tape interacts with each other and how it breeds and how new duct tape comes to be. Like, I'm working on this, so I wanna capture as much. I want to capture as much data as possible on this. This is
that's deep. I respect that.
This is an ongoing issue. The kind of duct tape that we see in daily life.
We need to know more about the duct tape.
Because
do you know where your duct tape is?
The cheap duct tape, the expensive duct tape, everything in between. You got to learn about it.
The luxury duct tape.
Luxury duct tape would be the gaffer tape. Like that's
it's
the
like
good
the
stuff.
It's the duct tape with like the golden that's like painted gold. That's the luxury duct tape.
And it doesn't keep sticking if you pull it off of something. That's the good duct tape.
Oh wow! What about the fabled double-sided duct tape?
Oh, don't even get me started.
That's a good one. Oh, I love that one too. I have a few in my collection.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Are you gonna make a video like top 10 favorite duct tapes?
Oh, it's been in the works. It's been in the
works.
But
let's go.
I want to get this as thoroughly as possible. Like, I need to do a lot of research before I can make this.
Can we start the duct tape fandom?
The duct tape fandom.
I've been teasing this for over a year now on my channel with community posts.
Let's go.
The duct tape video is coming at some point.
All right.
I'm ready.
Well, anyways, you heard SingleHoof. Yeah, send us some pictures of your duct tape on Twitter, and
for research purposes.
Yep. we'll put them up at the end of the next episode. Other than that, I think that's everything. Do you have any upcoming projects you want to plug? Any like social medias you want to do?
Yeah, I got this great podcast I'm in. It's called Out of Our Mains. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, really?
It's
tell me about it.
It's coming up pretty soon on YouTube.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've never heard of this Out of Our Mains podcast.
Yeah, maybe you should link it in your description so people can find it.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Robert, have you heard of the Out of Our Mains podcast?
No, tell me about it.
So it's this podcast run by two hopeless, colorful horse addicts who ramble on about a show meant for little girls. Sometimes they even have like special guests on that end up derailing conversation every 5 minutes and make us go on for an hour and a half.
It sounds like you're sponsoring ourselves.
Yeah. The Out of Our Mains podcast, sponsored by the Out of Our Mains podcast.
Link is in the description for 20% discount.
Yeah, and put my code in the description to get 30,000 silver and 2 new heroes.
Oh my gosh. The top mobile RPG of 2019.
Yeah.
Or was it 2018? I forget the meme.
20-something.
And yeah, do you have any any upcoming projects that you want to tell people about? That
we already did this bit.
Oh, did we? Oh, was that the duct tape thing?
Out of Our Mains.
Oh, yeah, true.
Any other upcoming projects besides the duct tape thing?
Well, we got Commons vs. Ponies coming up, and a lot of new fresh memes when the new season drops. So stick out for that. Oh my gosh,
I'm so looking forward to it. I'm hopefully gonna be able to jump on it, but I got my hands tied with the Out of Our Mains podcast a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
No, thank you guys.
Yeah, it's been great having you, and yeah, we'd be happy to have you on another time at some point if if there's anything that we wanted to talk to you about. So yeah, so now I need you to go downstairs
To the basement.
Yeah,
I saw this coming. Can I at least call my parents one more time?
No.
Shit.
No, I'm sorry.
They'll get a letter in the mail.
Okay, you know what? He only gets one phone call, so he has to make it count now.
I get one phone call. Okay.
Yeah.
What if I call the police?
It's a phone call that you can only have for listen, it's a phone call you can only have for 10 seconds, and you can't call any authorities.
I hope you know, SingleHoof, though, it only works for U.S. phone numbers. You can only call U.S. phone numbers.
Shit.
Alright, well, anyways, yeah, all jokes aside, yeah, again, thanks for coming on and derailing our show completely. This is gonna be so fun to edit.
Glad to do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, remember to send us a picture of duct tape for SingleHoof. And, yeah, if you're on YouTube, leave a comment responding your response to the question of the day. Which was... Wait, what was the question? Oh, your favorite pony meme. If you have, like, an image or a video or something, you can also tweet it at us. Same if you're listening on Spotify. Hit all the buttons, just not the report buttons, as usual. And, yeah, like, leave a 5-star review or something on Spotify. That would help. Or leave, like, a 1-star review. Please don't do that. But if that's how you really feel, and you've listened this far, I guess.
I mean, hey, it's your opinion.
Yeah, you're entitled to that.
Remember, hit all the buttons except the report button, please.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess we'll see you guys later. Be looking forward to another episode next week, because remember we're doing weekly episodes until our first anniversary.
Until our inevitable denies.
Yep.
I'll be there. I'll be there listening.
Heck yeah! All right. Well, goodbye, everybody.